This is the Iowa Weather Report for Thursday, January 24th, 2013. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. At noon today we have the trough lifting out across the eastern Great Lakes and into New England. A flow starting to come out of the west, but it's going to be a cold morning to start and warming up a little bit during the day. Highs today will be in the teens to lower 20s with partly to mostly sunny skies across the area. And then heading into Friday, or Thursday night into Friday, we'll have a little bit of snow that'll come through, mainly across the northern and eastern counties of the state. By Friday, it'll be clearing in temperatures 20s and 30s. And then Saturday, the high pressure will be overhead again, so it'll be another cool night, and then highs back into the 20s to near 30 during the day with mainly sunny skies. Sunday, it'll be a little bit warmer, and it'll be a little bit rainier, maybe some freezing rain, maybe some sleet, depending on the amount of shallow cold air at the surface. And then Monday, that system moves off. We could see some lingering clouds, maybe some drizzle, highs well up into the 30s, so we won't have to worry about any freezing precipitation then. And then Tuesday, the next storm begins to move in. This, again, will be on the warm side, so we could see some rain with this system, some snow back on the backside in Minnesota and the Dakotas. And then we head to Wednesday. That system moves off, and here comes the cold air again. This will be very windy, very cold. Highs likely in the teens to near 20 with wind chills near 0. And then a week from today, that system has lifted further out to the east across New England, the mid-Atlantic. The trough over us, a northwesterly flow coming out of Canada. And that's going to keep the cold air around. Could be a few flurries around and a few clouds with another disturbance beginning to move in from the north and west. So we'll warm up and then we'll cool right back down. Then a couple days after that, on the 4th of February, we still have a vortex over eastern Canada, and the flow still coming out of the north and west. And with this pattern, we'd see some snow, maybe a little bit of light snow here, with a clipper-type system coming south and eastward, and lake effect snow across the Great Lakes once again as they continue to get pounded. And at the end of the forecast on the 8th of February, we have a bit of a ridge over us at this point. Big trough over the northeast with a vortex there. And this would, if it pans out, would bring some warmer weather to the state and some southerly winds as the cold air retreats to the east and northeast. So we could see seasonal weather, if this would be right, by that point around the freezing mark for highs. Here's a satellite image from last evening. We had some cloudiness extending from the plains and the Rockies westward into California and Nevada. Some lower clouds across the eastern Great Lakes into New England and the mid-Atlantic. Otherwise fairly calm and quiet. The watch warning map was not as calm and quiet. We had some wind chill advisories across the northern tier of the country and into New England, some winter weather issues in the northwest and the Great Basin, and some winter storm watches up in the Appalachians in the south and east. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Monday evening at 6 o'clock, showing some decent rain and snow amounts across the west and the desert southwest, and around here maybe 1/4 of an inch northwest to maybe 3/4 of an inch southeast.